guys, it's April. It's been a while since I've done a monthly recommendations video, so I thought it was only appropriate that I do one this month because I absolutely love the topic that Trina and Kayla have chosen, and that is authors that are new to me. I kind of tweaked this topic a little bit to be more of authors and bookish type producer people because there are some other kind of author creative types that I want to highlight in this video. So that is what this video is going to be. And like always, if you would like to join the monthly recommendations group or just get a lot of recommendations of what you should read, all the information is down below, so you can go check that out. So I have a nice sprawl of books in front of me right now that I want to get to. I have about 10 creative people that I would like to highlight, and I hope you enjoy this because it's a mixed bag of things this time around because I was all over the place this year like I normally am. You will not, however, see Brandon Sanderson on this list. Shocking, I know, but it turns out that I read my first Brandon Sanderson 2015 and then started in on the Mistborn series 2016, so technically I discovered him in 2015. Yeah, I was baffled by that as well. Apparently, I read too much, so I lose track of when I read things. That is a thing. Anyways, on to the list. The first author I would like to bring up is Beth Reeves. She is the creator of the Across the Universe series that I read this year. I absolutely adored it. It is a YA sci-fi, beautiful, beautiful series that just took all kinds of sci-fi tropes and put it in this nice little package that I enjoyed reading so very much. So I am on a hunt to get this series and display it on my bookshelves because it is a thing that needs to happen. Along the same veins of books that I would like to add to my collection because they were so very good, that is Version Control by Dexter Palmer. I have never heard of this man before I read this book, and then I read this book and it was absolutely stunning. Version Control is a book about the possibilities of the implications of time travel. It is told in a series of flash forwards and flashbacks in different time sequences, and the way it was laid out and the topics that it deals with, I just connected to so well that I'm probably gonna look for more by Dexter Palmer because it was good. It was very, very good. In the veins of nonfiction authors, I have Austin Kleon with both of these beautiful little books, Show Your Work and Steal Like an Artist. This basically just deals with the creative process and how to be creative and what creative really means. What I like about these books is the formatting. It's all done in like pictures and notes and different kinds of things. You got some blackout stuff going on. So it is done in a creative way, which just reinforces his points, and they're quick to get through, but I really, really like his style. So he was added to this list because I highly recommend that you go and you check this out, especially for you people who are creating all of the time, which is everybody, because everybody creates. Whether or not they acknowledge it is a different story. Then we have our very own Sara in Unblemished. I was so excited when this finally came out. This is the first time, of course, that I have read her words in beautiful book format. And as you can tell, it was a joyride. I really, really like her style of pulling all kinds of fairy tale feels into one little condensed book, and you can just see so much of that magic and all of the things that she loves. You can just feel it in the book, and I have to say I got really excited when I randomly found this on my doorstep. Finished copy. So excited. So excited. Not sure how that happened, but I now got both. So that's a thing. I also picked up Shari Arnold this year with Neverland, and this is a Peter Pan reimagining, and it was done in such a beautiful way that I just grasped onto it. Some of these books I have reviews on. This is one of those books. I highly recommend you go and check out the review or just go pick up the book because yes, I don't know how many times in this video I'm gonna say amazing or wonderful or magical or epic or awesome, but any of those adjectives will pretty much cover the whole range of everything you see in this video, so you need to check out every single one of them. Maybe not every single one of them. Anyone that sounds fairly interesting to you, even just like a minuscule amount, you should pick up. I really got into buddy reading this year with Shayla over at Shay Geeks Out, and two of the books that we picked up were by Jackson Pierce. They were The Sisters Red and Sweetly, which are fairy tale retellings. I really love this series. I think that anybody who really likes fairy tales or likes fairy tale retellings will enjoy this series. So these are a thing that yeah, words are failing me at this point. And I'm really, really excited to, at some point in the future, get into these two as well. So if you're not getting the picture of the fact that I like Jackson Pierce and fairy tale retellings, you're not looking at the screen very well. Now here's where things take a slight detour off of the author track and goes more into the illustrator track, because I think illustrators are creative people themselves and they help produce books. And so this is their little spotlight moment. The first illustrator that I would like to recommend is actually the author of coloring books, and that is Kirby Rosan. I got into Kirby Rosan's coloring books in a big way. I got into coloring books in a big way, period, this year, but Kirby Rosan's is the one who made me fall down the rabbit hole, so he had to be in this recommendation video because it only really seriously made sense. I have all of my coloring books and all of my color pages up on this channel, so you should go check those out if you really want to get a detailed look into what these are. But he is absolutely amazing, and I strive to be as creative and imaginative as he is. And then there is the wonderful and brilliant and amazing Camille Rose Garcia and her illustrated fairy tales. Are these not the coolest things you have ever seen in your life? Something about these books are just, I want all of the books that she has illustrated at this point. I think there's a children's book somewhere that I haven't gotten yet. I tried to, but Amazon kept on just failing me on that one. And let's see if I can actually give you like a full page spread of the amazingness that is Camille Rose Garcia, if you can't tell by the cover. I mean, it's... Yes. So if you like to look at pictures, because I won't lie, I kind of do, you should pick up some of her work because it's beautiful. For the whole time that I have been on BookTube, and I have pretty much started with Kayla Rain, she has been touting the amazingness of Kat Winters, and I finally picked up The Uninvited by Kat Winters this year, and she's right. She is right. Kat Winters does social commentary in such a way that, it is beautiful. It is just the way she writes humanity I like so very much. And so at some point I need to get to the rest of her books, because this right here, I have all of these that I need to get to some point in my life, but I'm ready to do it, so this is happening. And finally, for my last authors I discovered in 2016 is, of course, these right here, V.E. Schwab. Victoria Schwab, The Amazingness of the Schwab. I really enjoy her Darker Shade of Magic series, and I just finished up The Savage Song. It didn't capture me quite the same way as these ones right here did. She still writes extremely well, and I enjoy her stories, so she has made it to my list because I read her this year for the first time. And that's what this list is. I'm gonna stop babbling. Yeah. So those are my recommendations for you based on the authors that I have discovered this year. I hope there are some new ones on this list that you haven't heard about and are really excited to dive into at this point. Tell me down below, what is your favorite author that you discovered for the first time this year, because I would really like to know. And I heart you beautiful faces. Bye.